Mike McCormack is my guest today. He'll be heading to the Crown Towers next weekend for the 11th Perth Corporate Rumble. Mike chats about life in Liverpool, Pokemon cards, storage unit flipping, and the lead into his boxing debut. Special thanks to Raw MMA and Turner's Garage, major sponsor of Magic Mike, as well as Gobsmack, Sports Mouthguards and Cablewise, major sponsors of the PCR. So please welcome Magic Mike McCormack.
Yep.
Firstly, mate, I got to have all of those. What did you bring today?
Yeah, so
you don't have to bring gifts, you know.
that's all
that,
good. But my friends bakes cakes and cookies, pretty little cakes. So shout out to them.
Pretty Little Cakes. Where are they located?
In PR Waters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I asked her to make a little box up for you, so you can have a sample.
Beautiful.
Beautiful
That's,
cakes.
we
They look good too. So
you got to get these on camera. Jeez, they are good. It's heavy.
yeah, they are heavy. Yeah,
Look at
but they're very sweet, very nice.
Oh, thank you very much,
No
mate. I do
problem.
appreciate it. It's funny. I had Jared in here yesterday, and his sponsor was Fat Burners Only, and he brought me all this health stuff.
Oh really? I'm bringing cakes.
Yeah, they're leaving out, mate. It's
Yeah,
fine. Yeah.
But her partner as well does like signs, like acrylic signs. So he does the cake toppers on a laser cutter for all her bigger cakes.
Okay.
And he actually made me this for the fight. I think it's pretty cool.
Oh, can we
so
have a
I thought
look?
I'd bring it along. Out of acrylic. He wants me to put it on a chain and wear it on the night.
Around the neck?
yeah.
Have a look.
It's good, eh?
Oh, that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Magic Mike. See, I did change the
Yeah.
Magic Mike. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
How do you get all that glitter in there? Oh, so that's underneath it.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
So I think it's layered. I think like he does like, he'll do the base and then he'll cut out the different colours and stick it all on.
That's incredible. So you got a big neck chain?
Not yet, but I will get one.
Oh, big, chunky.
Yeah.
I could see you in that, actually.
So he does that Signage Studio, if anyone wants a
Signage Studio. Whereabouts are they located?
PR Waters, yeah.
You live down there?
I live in Atwell. So
Oh, okay, not too far.
yeah, not too bad.
A few of the crew are from down that way.
Down south, yeah.
Down at PR Waters. Who was in here the other day? I can't think. They were talking. I think it was not Vince. I think Richard is from down there.
Yeah, okay.
Rich on your team? No, he's on the other team.
No, he's on the blue team.
Geez, let's not talk about the Blues, mate. How's the training going?
It's going good. Yeah, it's going well.
Yeah.
A lot tougher than I thought it would be. You think you're fit coming into it, and then it's just completely different.
It's a different world training for that, isn't it?
It is.
And you're giving up a little bit of height to your opponent?
I am, unfortunately, but that's not too bad.
How are you feeling, though?
Yeah, feeling good, feeling strong. A few little niggles, but that's to be expected at my age.
How old are you?
36.
Okay.
Yeah.
So still hanging in there.
Just about.
Where's the accent from?
Liverpool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I say Liverpool because it's the easiest place that people will go to. It's actually the Wirral, which is just across the water.
Okay.
People call us plastic scousers because we're not quite Liverpool, but we always say we're from that area.
Is it the better part of Liverpool? Is it?
It's I wouldn't say it's the better part. It's different.
Okay.
So I'm from a little town called Bromborough, so it's just it's a bit quieter than your city centre of Liverpool.
Okay, because McCormack's Irish, isn't it?
It's Scottish.
Scottish,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Is that because I thought I know McCormack. He's from Galway, and he always said, that's it. Everything was about Galway and how great Galway was. Probably is a very nice place. I've never been, but it's whereabouts in Scotland?
So my grandparents or my granddad was from Fife.
Fife. Where is that? That's north,
Just north, I believe. Yeah.
of Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Is that on the coast?
No, I think it's more.
What am I thinking of?
I'm pretty sure.
Nice and cold, nice and cool up there.
Yeah.
Okay, so when did you move here to Perth?
Been here probably 12 years now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about 12 years.
How did you marry an Australian lady?
I did.
Okay.
I did, yeah.
No,
she's but I had my visa before.
I didn't mean it like that. I did not mean it like that.
Yeah, she's from Melbourne actually as well.
Okay.
So yeah.
Did you guys meet here?
Yeah, met in Perth.
Okay.
Yeah.
How does that go? Because I did look into it a while ago about going the other way, like moving over there, and I really struggled with the visas and things like that.
To England?
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I thought it was a lot easier to get a...
Is it easier now than it used to be?
To move to England?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Okay.
I'm not sure how the visa situation works there.
I wonder why so many people from there want to come here, and so many people from here want to go there.
I don't know. I find the Aussies like the Europe, travel around Europe and be in that. I suppose it's just a bit different.
I think it's because we're so isolated here.
Yeah, and that as well.
It's so far to anywhere here.
It is.
So I'd love to move back. The family, though, they're not that keen. They like it here. I think they like it. I mean, we don't do too well in the heat, so the weather over there definitely is.
Yeah. See, my missus says, I could live in England.
Yeah.
But it's completely different when you go there for a holiday for a couple of weeks than living there, you know?
I found it because I lived there for a number of years, and I found it actually easier if you accept that this is where you're going to be and set up house, because it's very expensive.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It depends what time of year as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
I suppose if you go in there in July, you go, oh, this place is great, but then you have a couple of winters there.
Then you're just hating it. Absolutely hating it. I always say we haven't been back for a Christmas yet. We've always been back when it's hot. Yeah. So it's going to be a big shock for the kids when I take them.
Are you going this Christmas?
No, next Christmas.
Okay.
I'll be going.
I'm going to be there this Christmas. We're going to be in Finland this Christmas.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which is going to be very cold.
Yeah.
But
wrap up for sure.
Yeah. No, I can't wait to do it. All right, mate. You and Danny, you're the last two.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
so I appreciate you coming in. I know I had to cancel. Right. I was not well.
That's all good.
I was so unwell the other week when you were supposed to come in. Let's get into the first thing that you sent me that I really want to talk about. Buy and sell Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Mate, that's great. I love the cards. And I know that the Pokemon, how popular it was. They all look the same.
Popular.
Because it's an actual game, isn't it?
It is. I've never gone into the... Obviously, when I was a kid, I was collecting them.
Mm-hmm.
So what got me back into it was...
How much money you can make off them?
Logan Paul was the one who kind of brought it back when he started spending big money. So I was looking at the cards he was buying and selling, and then when I went back home, I had all my stuff still left in my mum's attic.
Oh, from when
I moved over, I just put everything up there, and I found all the Pokemon cards. So I thought, I'll bring them back.
Here we go.
Yeah, there's got to be some money there. So I brought them back, sent them off to get graded. Yeah. And encapsulated in cases.
Where do you send those off to?
So I found a place there's a few places in Australia. Obviously, the ones in America is where the money is, like PSA or CGC. Yeah. But it takes a long time, especially over COVID. Their lead time was ridiculous for sending off cards.
What are the chances of someone taking one of your cards and sending you back something else? That'd be my fear. It's like with diamonds. You know how people go, I'm going to get diamonds? Not that I have an array of diamonds here. But, I'd always be hesitant in sending something in case they switched them out.
I don't know. I suppose you've just got to make sure you go to the reputable companies.
Oh, yeah. Don't get some backyard job.
That's it. So I found the one in Australia that I've been using is ARC grading. They're really good. I've never sent anything over to America, but I bought cards that have already been graded from like PSA and CGC.
Any winners in there? Any chicken dinners?
So I've got the full original base set, which consists of like the Charizards and stuff like that.
Charizard, that's the one.
So that's the one. It's not in the best nick because I had it when I was a kid. Yeah. So it's like 20 odd years old, 24 years old. So I got that graded. But like I say, I've got the full set from 1999, the 3 full base sets, which is good. And then I've just been buying cards on eBay and then sending them off for grading. And then that's where, if it comes back a good grade, that's what you're hoping for. You're hoping for a 10. If it comes back a 10, it boosts the price up like a lot.
The difference between a 9 and a 10 is that...
there's a big difference in price.
To be a 10, it must be straight out of the packet.
Yeah, immaculate. But even if you pull one straight out of the packets, it might not be a pristine.
Really?
Yeah. So they do like full subgrade, so it's cornering, the edges, the face. I can't remember what the subgrade is. So if you bang on all the subgrades, then it's a pristine 10. But you can be like a 9.5 on the corner and a 9.5 on the edges and still get a 10, but it won't be like a pristine 10. So there's so many different grades leading up to a 10. But if you get that 10, then that's where the money is for sure.
I've always been fascinated with cards because they're so... in a way, so it's the storage that gets me. Is you can store a lot of them, and just a little bit of cardboard is worth so much.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Is it just Pokemon you're into?
Yeah, that's for cards. Yeah, that's more for like buying and selling. But for collections, I like baseballs. So the first time I went to America, I went to Florida, done the whole like Universal Studios and Disneyland and stuff, and just started getting into the. I love the baseballs. Like the
actual physical balls.
Yeah. So they have like prints. So they have like, I don't know, like a Mickey Mouse one, or they'll have like an Indiana Jones one. When you go on the Indiana Jones ride, you know when you come out, and there's always the gift shop when you come off the ride. So that was getting me every time. So come off the ride, go through the gift shop, and be like looking around. And then I just started buying all these baseballs, and that's kind of continued on now. So,
is there a market for baseballs? Must be.
I'm not sure if there's a market for it, but I just like them.
Okay,
personally. So,
that's the key, isn't it?
So I just and probably the most expensive one I bought was a 100-year Disney celebration. It come with a glove and a ball, and I got that put in a case. It looks really good.
Okay.
And then all the others are just ones that I've got off rides. When I've been on a ride, I've jumped off and grabbed the baseball.
What about bats?
No, I haven't got any. I don't really dabble in the bats, to be honest.
The only reason I ask that is because I know that there was a huge market for broken bats.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like if obviously if the ball goes over the fence in baseball, you get to keep it.
Yeah.
But there was a lot where the broken bats just get thrown away, and obviously now everyone's trying to get hold of them. But yeah, the broken bats.
Yeah,
that's a real thing.
And I suppose the bats you need more storage space. I can stick a load of balls on a shelf, but the bats.
The reason I asked you about bats, mate, is I'm just showing you it's all about me today. This is a Tim Kennelly, so it's got his signed.
Yeah,
Tim Kennelly's plays for Perth Heat. I think he played in America for a while. I think he's like he's won like best player in Australia quite a few times. But if you have a look, that's my bad gluing job. If you have a look, he snapped it.
Oh, yeah.
See? Yeah. So it's not going on eBay, Tim, so don't worry about that. It's a mate of mine. But yeah, I know that they collect, a lot of people sell broken bats, and they were actually, I was reading that somewhere, they were fetching higher prices than like a home run bat because it's so rare to actually get one of these bats. So anyway, that's something else. Are you into baseball?
I do like. I haven't watched it for a while now. Don't get me wrong. Like when I was in America, I went to a game.
Yep. Have you been to any of the ones here?
I haven't been to any of the ones here. No.
Mate, it's great. It really is. Yeah. Have you got kids?
Yeah.
It is the most family-friendly sport I think I've ever been to.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How old are your kids?
Now you test me. 9 and 6.
Oh, the perfect age, because down there, it's like in Thornley or something. I don't know what the name of the park is anymore, but you take it down there, big grass areas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant, really good. And I think the season starts in about a month.
Oh, really?
Very, very good.
I want to start taking them to more sports games because I've heard that even the basketball.
Yeah.
To take kids to basketball games meant to be a brilliant day out.
I think it's how close you can get. Like where for the baseball, for example, if a ticket say $20, you get right behind the plate. Whereas you look at it in America, there's absolutely no chance you'd even get close to there.
No way.
Not a chance.
No way.
All right, I'm going to get you to grade some of my cards.
Oh,
okay.
Dear.
This is what I found. I got this out just for you. This is my this is how old I am. It's my 86. It's my WWF cards. You ever into wrestling, anything like that?
No, when I was younger, don't get me wrong, I used to watch it. But no, not for a while.
Okay, how about you just grade one of these for me? There we go, Mr. Fuji. There we go.
Fuji.
Tell me what kind of grade that'd be.
All right, so straight away you can see the crease, and the cornering's not the best.
Jeez, here we go. This is my retirement fund here, mate. Yeah.
Have you thought about sending them off to get graded?
No, these have sat in the roof. I've got all like 90s NBA cards as well, just boxes of them.
Yeah,
I do like how you handle them as well.
It's looking like a 3, to be honest.
A 3 out of 10.
I've brought some cards with me that are graded, so it's going to turn into a show and tell now. But
that's what it is, man. I'm happy.
I'll show you some of the grades that I've got, so you can see. Like I have a 1 grade 1. But yeah, I'd say that's a 3.
A 3 out of 10.
You can compare it.
Is that a 3 out of 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, mate, this thing's seen some action. I think I had these in, I would have had these in a backpack or something, just loose for years.
Don't be fooled by the box that it's come in. They're not that expensive, these cards.
That's it, mate. I love it. But oh, Jesus.
These are the base set, the OG3, they say, from when I was a kid. So I brought them.
How do you touch them? Firstly,
that's right, because they're encapsulated. They're fine. You can handle away. But they're the ones that I had as a kid.
Okay.
20 odd years ago that I brought back over.
How did you keep them in this condition?
They were just in a folder.
Okay.
But obviously, being young, the way you handle them is way different than the way I handle cards now. You just flick them through them.
So this is considered a poor condition.
Yeah.
That looks better than 99% of my cards.
They can be pretty brutal on the grading, that's for sure.
Oh, they would love that.
The only good thing with that Charizard being a 1 is for people who don't have the money to get a 10.
Yeah.
They go for the 1 because there's not many ones, because not many people would send off a card in that condition to be graded as a 1.
Just as an approximate thing, what would a 1 Charizard, is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Charizard be worth? It's a ballpark, man.
Probably 400, maybe 500.
Really? That is some serious cash.
Yeah.
That's incredible. So you just think about if this was a 10?
Oh, it'd be in excess of 1,000, 2,000.
Jesus. That's some serious money in that stuff, isn't it? I do like my cards. I've never got into Pokemon. It's a massive industry, isn't it? And it goes in waves, doesn't it?
100%, yeah.
Yep.
I think it's on a bit of a drop at the minute because you can see on eBay when I'm looking at cards to, if we can get a bargain and then stick them to get graded. The prices are definitely dropping, but then, in a few months you'll see a card that was worth, I don't know, $20, $30 ungraded. That could be 50 to 80. Okay. So it is very up and down. You have to get them at the good times.
Is it eBay the place to go?
For me it is. It's easier to sell. You don't have to
mess around.
Don't have to mess around with like Facebook or Gumtree.
Oh, Jesus. Marketplace. Aren't there some clowns on that
I
place?
cannot stand putting stuff on Marketplace, to be honest, and Gumtree. It's so painful. It's so painful. Like when I was when I was doing the storage locker, putting stuff up for sale was the worst.
That's what I was going to ask you. You did storage lockers.
Yeah, so me and my mates had a great idea of flipping storage lockers. We've watched enough Storage Wars and stuff on TLC. So I will give it a go. I didn't realise at the time that you could do it in Australia.
Yeah.
But so there's a website, I think it's iBid Storage.
Yeah, I think so.
But you can't see them, you can only see pictures.
Yeah.
So you go off the pictures, so you're bidding off what you think might be in there. So for our first one, and only one to date, we bought this storage locker in, Coburn. And it had everything in it for a first one. It had a safe, it had a 3D printed gun. It had, funny enough, it had a New York Yankees signed baseball, but it was a printed one. It wasn't hand signed. It had loads of tools, and we were always looking for that one thing that we could, fix and sell up. Yeah. So it had a faulty wall heater, straight from Harvey Norman, brand new, but it had the faulty sticker on it, worth about $800, $900. And we only paid $200 for the locker. So that was our big ticket item, if you like. You know? So I fixed that. There was all kinds of mad things in there as well. There was a sex swing. There was actually a belt, like a receptionist bell, and it had someone wrote on it "ring for sex" on it. So it had some out there things. And so one of the conditions is though when you buy a locker and you're going for everything, if there's any personal items with addresses or names or anything, you have to give it to the owner, to the storage locker company. You have to give it back and they dispose of it. And we found a stack. The bloke who owned this storage locker had a rap sheet, and I think the only reason they were selling it was because he was in prison.
Oh, okay.
So and we're talking a stack like this
of
police files.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we go through this locker thinking, oh shit, whose have we got here? Like, 3D printed gun was in there, massive police file. And we're like, oh jeez,
oh no,
what we got ourselves in for.
Yeah.
And then so we were going through everything, like counting up the dollars. We'll get so much for this, so much for that. And then we come across this safe, and we're like, there's got to be something good in the safe. Got to be
in the
something good in the safe. And it was a decent safe. We googled it. I think it was about $600 safe.
Yeah.
We were like, well, we try and properly crack it and sell the safe.
Would it have an electric pin on it, or like a?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were like, oh fuck it, we'll just demolish it and see, get in there. So get the grinder out.
Yeah.
Took the safe to pieces.
How hard is it to take a safe?
Pain in the ass.
They are
pain in the
something
ass.
else. Yeah.
So we managed to get it open, and we found a bit of jewellery in there. We were like, oh, that'll be all right.
Yeah.
Took the jewellery to cash converters. Turns out it was costume jewellery. I don't know why they would keep that in the safe.
Yeah.
And that was it.
That was it.
We couldn't believe it. That was all we found in the safe.
But still, for $200, that's not a huge investment, though, is it?
No. Oh, we definitely made our money back.
Yeah.
With stuff that we sold.
But you wouldn't do it again?
I don't know. It's very time consuming. It was good fun going through it, seeing what you could get.
And you got to dispose of all the other stuff as well.
And that's the other thing. There was a lot of crap in there that you have to just throw. You're never going to sell.
No, you just got to dump it.
You just got to take the loss, take it to the tip, pay the money, and get rid of it.
The sex swing that went to the tip.
Oh yeah, that went to the tip.
Oh, you just can imagine.
Yeah, that went. There was a bowling ball. There was so much random stuff in there, but it was good. It was good fun, like going through everything. And when we found that safe, we were just like,
ka-ching.
Yeah, but then when there's nothing in there, it's such a low.
I heard that, and this is anyone who's looking to go into storage lockers. Is there's a trick that almost people can play to make money if they hire it. What they'll do is they'll get all good stuff like all Nike boxes and all like PlayStation boxes, all like. Have you seen that?
I've seen storage lockers like that.
And then everything's empty, and someone will pay like $10,000 for it. And the law is that the place that sells it can only claim back what you owe them, and then you get the rest.
Yeah.
So they can run up like a $300 bill of late fees. They sell it, they stack it with all this stuff but nothing in it, and then they'll sell it for like $5,000.
Yeah.
And then they'll get the money. So there's always going to be scammers and stuff.
That's the problem. And we did see one, and it had, like you say, it had the boxes, and it was all like Gucci and.
Straight out of Barling.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking. We were like, imagine if you spend big money on that locker and it's all fake.
How can you tell? I can't even tell. It's real honest.
You can't. You're going off a picture. It's very difficult.
But if you've got something Gucci, you're not going to stick it in a storage locker in Coburn, are you?
That's what you think. That's another. You got to take that into consideration. If there's a storage locker full of all like Gucci stuff, and then the other half is, I don't know, tools that from Bunnings, like
and a Zito drill.
All full of you got to weigh it up and think probably not real.
There must be some stolen goods in there as well.
You'd think, yeah.
If you do it all legit, I was always saying I'd never touch anything that's hot, because sometimes you have a look on Marketplace and deals come up and you go, this thing's a bargain, but you just know.
Yeah.
You know something's up. You just know.
Definitely.
So, but I suppose if you're buying it legitimately, there's no issue.
No. That's what I mean. Yeah. When you're buying the storage locker, it's all above board, and you think they would do the background checks, on.
You'd think,
but like you say, there is scams out there. You're not going to get away from it.
No. And I don't know what the owners. I'm sure there's some very respectable owners of these storage lockers.
Yeah.
But you could also say that about cash converters.
Yeah. Someone have a rip-off as well.
We know what happens.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. I'm a UFC fan.
Yes. I've seen it. It's very nice.
Touch it.
There's a bit of weight to it.
I know. Oh, sorry. There's a drink there as well if you want one. There's no alcohol in there, by the way.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's not bad, is it?
It's heavy, yeah. It's weighty.
Do you know how I got that?
No.
Very short story. There was it came up Marketplace of all things, and it was way too cheap. And I got my brother. It was near his house. I said, "Can you just go over and get this thing, please? I'll pay you back." And he goes, "Yeah, no worries." But I said, "If it's hot, I don't want to touch it. Like I won't touch it if it's stolen."
Yeah.
Yeah, he called me. He goes, "Oh, yeah, the guy. He was about 70 or something. He's a real old guy."
Yeah.
And I said, "What the hell's a 70-year-old doing with a UFC belt, mate?" And he goes, "I asked him because my brother did the checks for us, and he goes, yeah, it's his son's. His son's overseas and running a bit short on cash. So he just said, I'll just grab a couple of things and sell them for."
Oh no.
Yeah. So the son's going to come.
Oh, he's going to be raging for sure.
If he contacts me, I'll sell it back. I got to do the righty by him.
Yeah.
Because yeah, you can't get the old ones anymore.
Nah.
Do you know? The main event's got a BMF belt.
I did see that. Yeah,
it's true. It's actually legit.
Is it legit?
Yeah. Because I actually ordered it and took it down there.
Oh, really?
But yeah, it's like that. But it's got the big BMF.
Yeah,
thing
that'll be good
for the main event.
Yeah,
it's going to be a juicy main event.
Yeah, it is.
The whole card's stacked.
I know. There's some good fighters on there.
They get better every time.
Yeah,
I swear they do.
There's some real fast killers.
And I saw everyone on. I think people are getting better quicker as well. I think people are committing to the training, and you can see people that go 3-4 times a week, where from what I used to see, it used to be once a week, maybe throwing a weekend one.
Yeah.
And people used to have a few drinks, during the week and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But people are taking this serious now.
Very serious.
It's not that they want to win, or everyone obviously wants to win, but I think people realise what an event it is.
Yeah.
And go, oh yeah, I'm not going to be that person gassed out in the third.
I'd say you don't want to be letting your team down as well. Like,
that's a big thing.
If it's close, like as it always is, apart from I think you said the last one was Suede.
It was still close.
You don't want to be that one fight to throw your team off.
I never thought of that. I never thought. You're the first person to bring that up. It is an individual sport, but also it's bragging rights for your team.
100%, yeah.
And you want to get that win for your team.
Definitely. Everyone's
got to listen to this. This will put a fire in everyone.
That's what drove me, like, because I was, obviously I was training hard and stuff, but then when the team selection, because I've never done boxing before or any type of, martial arts.
You've come a long way from where I saw you in, like, right at the start to now.
Definitely. I didn't know what I was doing when it first started.
But you're so comfortable. You look very comfortable, very light on the feet.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry, keep going, man.
So obviously you want to get the win, but it's like, for me, it was more actually just competing, just doing it, just getting in the ring and, doing it. Yeah. But then when we split off into the teams, it was like, shit, I don't want to let the red team down. I don't want to be the one fight to sway it. Do you know what I mean? Because
where are you fighting now? Do you know what number?
10, I believe. Fight 10.
Is it?
I think so. I was hoping it was going to be earlier, to be honest.
I'm not 100% sure what fight number you're fighting at.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure. There may be some changes in there.
That'd be good.
So I'm not too sure. I don't make the list, everyone. I just do the artwork and I get everyone's name wrong. And put the changes.
Yeah.
I counted 38.
No way.
There were 38 changes this time. I did the first lot up and I go, okay, we're done. And it was, oh, jeez.
It was the names, or are we talking songs as well?
It was names. It was a couple of them. I think there was, I misspelt, Vermi. I put EY. I put MY instead of MY. So there was a couple that were on me. But majority of them were, because the name changes, because this is all I get here, this is a list of everyone here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And your one there, obviously I put Mike Magic McCormack. I can't believe I put that in. So honestly, I look back and I go, how did I not see that? How did I not see Raymond Razor Swartz. There's a wrestler called Razor Ramon.
Oh, okay.
And I thought he was going to be Razor Raymond Swartz.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
And I said, so is it Razor? And goes, no, it's in the middle. That's all right. That's your name, mate.
That's it. You get what you want.
If every single person's got a nickname except John Missack, and if John contacts me in the next...
Yeah, I saw that.
You're only 8 days away, by the way.
Wow.
How
the
quick?
names are kicking in for sure.
So good, mate.
Yeah.
If Josh comes back to me in the next weeks and said, Break, you throwing a nickname, the answer's no, Josh. He's the only one. And Dukes, the Duke father. He changed it to the Duke father.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many good fights in there. Actually, I'll get too carried away with the PCR. We'll stay in here. UFC fan.
Yes.
How'd this come about?
To be honest, I was working away doing forum ones at the time.
Yep.
And there was a lot of Irish boys on site, and it was around the time Conor McGregor was coming through. I'd never really watched it before that, so I was kind of coming up with the Conor McGregor era, you know. So all the boys are watching it on site, started watching it, really getting into it, and I've just been a big fan ever since. Every weekend, Sunday morning, get up, stick it on, fight nights. It's great, love it.
It is Sunday morning. Yeah, that's it.
I know.
How do you go with the kids?
Sunday morning.
How do you go with
the little fella? Sit with me and watch it. He loves it.
Do you have Foxtel?
No.
We watch it the same as the rest of us watch it.
But I do have the UFC app, and I do pay for it.
So. That's a lie. That's a lie. See the posters and everything I've got down there.
Yeah.
Foxtel each week send me because we do a UFC show, and because one, I'm not going to say the story. I'll tell you afterwards the story because it's not great. They send me each week. For some reason, they like us, and each week I get these in the post. I think this is a box. I'm pretty sure this is a boxing one. But they send us all the promo posters every single week. It's unbelievable.
Jeez, that's so good.
Oh, yeah. I think is that Tim Zoo's? Yep. There we go.
Yeah, nice.
Mate, they send us every single UFC one. I'd have 200 behind that wall there.
Jeez,
I can't believe it. For some reason, they like us. They find us funny.
Yeah.
I don't know why. We're not trying to be funny. We're trying to be serious. But it's taken off so much.
Yeah.
And I know everyone gives Logan and Jake Paul a hard time about boxing, but they have saved boxing.
They're bringing it back for sure.
They have saved it. I'm not a fan of them, but
I'll watch them.
I'm a fan of what they've done.
Yeah.
And people bag them. I was like, you have no idea what these two clowns have done for you guys.
Have you seen the Jake Paul documentary on Netflix?
Did, yeah.
Did you see when Logan Paul said he's like Jake's tricked everyone into thinking he's a boxer? He's not. He's a boxing promoter. That's where he's making his money.
That's it's just entertainment, isn't it? But he can fight.
Yeah, he can. You got to give it to him.
But he is picking his opponents
100%.
And anyone will fight him because they know it's the same as McGregor. McGregor's going to get a title shot when he comes back in.
Oh yeah,
guarantee it. Yeah, he'll just go straight back in. Main event, maybe. I'm going to predict here. UFC 300. I think it's about end of March. It'll be.
Yeah.
And I reckon that he'll come back. I don't know whether he'll fight Chandler. But I think he'll come back and he'll have a title shot.
I think he'd struggle against Chandler.
Not that I hope it would ever happen. But would you take a dive?
Nah,
I would so take a dive for the money. I would. Not that I'd ever get in the UFC.
Yeah.
But if someone said, "Listen, you're fighting McGregor in front of everyone, and you're the champ," and they just said, "Well, here's this little envelope. Here's your laundry."
Yeah.
Right here, Connor.
Yeah.
Put me to sleep.
Do you reckon anyone took a dive for Jake Paul? Any of them fighters?
I think Ben Askren was an absolute disgrace.
He was not in shape. He did. I don't think he trained a day for that fight, did he? He just turned up and just
horrible.
I
don't think it's easy to say. Jake can fight.
Yeah.
Not world class, but I believe he can fight. I think Logan's a better fighter.
Do you reckon?
I reckon.
He's just not getting the fights, is he?
Who's not Jake?
Yeah, that's it.
He's not Jake. But, I mean, he's making his money with Prime. And imagine that. He's not short of money.
Oh, definitely not.
If you had that much money, would you fight?
Why would you?
No.
Like Connor, why would you? What's the point?
I reckon Connor, as much as I admire Connor, I don't think he makes good financial investments in the sense of now. And I reckon in about 10 years, I reckon Connor may have some money trouble.
Yeah.
Because he sold Proper 12, I think.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
He did. He's done well. He's done more for UFC than him and Dana.
Yeah.
Well, obviously Dana's done more than anyone, I believe. But yeah, Connor.
Yeah,
Rousey did well till she lost a couple, then didn't want to play anymore.
That's it.
What did you watch it last weekend with Shevchenko? Oh, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah,
Shevchenko Grasso?
Yeah. That was a bit of a weird one.
Can you imagine if Mike Bell, the ref that gave that 10-8, which was a joke. I heard Mike Bell's coming in to do your PCR fight.
Oh, yeah, Jesus.
Imagine that.
You want to be going for the knockout, then? Don't leave it in their hands.
He scored me a 10-5 in this round. You know how I talked to Jared about this yesterday. You know how the scoring, the 10-9 system? 10-9 scoring system?
Not in this event.
It's just the standard boxing kind of. I'm confident They explained it to you at weigh-ins. So definitely listen, because there was a touch of confusion regarding the standing 8 count last time. So there are some rules there, but I believe it's a traditional 10-9 system.
Yeah, okay.
So someone gets 10, then either 9 or 8 if you get knocked down.
Yeah.
So, but 3 rounds, that's all right, man.
Yeah.
That's
a
piece of cake. Just warm. I'll just be warm by the end of round 3.
So we're ready to go again. It's different when you're getting punched in the face and you're trying to think of things to do, and
composure.
The composure is a big one. Like if you compose, then you're going to do well, I think.
How would you prepare for an event? Because you can do all the training, but the event itself is going to have so many different factors that you haven't been able to experience. The pressure, the crowd, throwing 100% at someone, because there's no way anyone is going to be throwing 100% of their teammates in these last 4 rounds. You're throwing about 70 or 80. Yeah. How are you going to go?
Don't know. For me, I spar Barry. I was.
How quick is that man?
Oh my God, he's so quick. I think if I can see his punches and I can dodge at least 50% of his, I'll be all right. He's so quick. And
that uppercut. He's fighting Alex Torres though.
Yeah, I did watch
so good.
Alex Torres at the weekend.
The
Battleground Invitational.
Oh, he fought last weekend.
Yeah.
How'd he go?
Not good.
Okay.
It was a
BJJ one, wasn't it?
Yeah. He got heel hooked submission in 10 seconds. So it was pretty quick. Because I actually messaged Barry and I said, I'll see what this guy's fitness is like while I'm watching it. But it was 10 seconds, so couldn't really gauge.
Just getting caught.
Yeah.
That's the thing with BJJ is you have a look and go, I won in 10 seconds, and you go, okay, that's an easy win. But it could be just that one thing.
Yeah, it was quick.
He's a very good fighter.
Yeah, I haven't seen any other videos of him apart from just watching that event. I didn't even know he was on the card until it popped up because I was watching it because the owner of Raw MMA, Kane, he was fighting on that card. And he got the win, so well done to Kane.
One of my mates, actually, one of the other guys commentating, he's just moved to Raw MMA. I think Wednesday night was his first training. So he spoke very highly of that place.
Yeah, it is.
It's your sponsor. Let's get into your sponsor. Raw MMA. This is different from Raw Fitness Academy and Raw. There's another Raw.
There's Raw Active.
Raw Active, because they were the sponsors of Carly Stickity-Stokes, winner of round 1 of fight 1, of PCR. Got over Kerry the Animal Warrior. That was the last PCR.
It was.
That was right.
Yeah, I went to that one.
Did you?
That's why I'm in this trouble in the first place.
How many people go to an event, talk shit, and then find themselves in the next one?
Because I was on the table with Kane and Tiana and Cam and Amanda, the owners of Raw Active.
Oh, okay, yeah, I did. I think I met them at weigh-ins. I met someone from Raw Active at weigh-ins. Yeah.
So I was on their table, obviously supporting Carly, and a few beers deep. I could give this a go. And they're like, we'll sponsor you. Yeah, you should do it. I was like, all right, sign up.
Raw Active, because Carly wasn't their first fighter they've sponsored. No. Who did? Was it Simona? It wasn't Simona Terranova. No, it was
Kiara. I'm gonna say
Kiara Clarkson.
Yeah, she was there the other day.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Kiara Dortona. Sorry, not Kiara Clarkson. That's right. Yeah. That was back at PCR XI. That was the first one. Yeah, she got the win over Simona Terranova. That's right, fight 4 of PCR XI.
Yeah.
That was good. That was where she was, I believe, people look at it differently. Yeah, Kiara's getting pieced up and then just came in and landed beauty on the chin, and that was it. Then just took over from there. Yeah,
so I train with Coach Seat as well.
Yeah.
And he always says to me, no pressure, but I've had 2 fighters and 2 wins. So I'm like, cheers, mate.
They both did. Yeah. And they're both Team Blue. You're Team Red.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
Those two are good. Carly Stokes is spot on. She's down at Counterbalance a fair bit, isn't she?
Yeah, I've seen her a few times when we go and train. She's just finishing up.
Okay. She doesn't want to train with you?
Yeah. I've trained with her at Raw.
Okay.
Yeah, she hits hard.
It's funny how Blue Team only associate with Blue Team.
I know.
And they may have fought years ago, and they're still like, no, I'm only training with my team. Yeah. Jeez, calm down, people.
But I also know Aaron. Easy as Tracy.
Tracy.
Yeah.
The suits that man wears. He is the best looking man at every event all the time.
I heard you say that on the last podcast.
So good. So good looking.
And I thought, I need to step my game up and get a Bruce Buffer-esque jacket. You know, like something really good.
He just looked so good. Had the tie, had the suit. He commentated, I think he commentated Fight 7 of the last one as well. I didn't know he was coming in, and then I turned around and I just saw him. I went, my night just got so much better.
He's a great bloke.
Aaron Easy as Tracy. He's fought once, I believe. He only fought once. That was it. I was Will Cleggett. Sorry, I got him mixed up with Will Cleggett's the other one that fought. He fought twice. So Aaron's down at Raw as well.
No, I met him. He actually knew my missus from Melbourne.
Okay.
Yeah. So when he came over and my missus was over, that's how I met him.
Okay.
Yeah.
He won't be down at training.
He is sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet he's only working the bag. He doesn't want to mess up that pretty face. His hair would look awesome. He could be sweating and his hair would still be perfect. Aaron Tracy. That's a good group of people that you got there.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
And everything I've heard, I haven't been down to Raw MMA, but everything I've heard from those guys has just been so positive. And my mate, who's got no invested interest in it, like they're not sponsored. He's just a member there, but he just raves about it. And he's only been there once, so I think it's just got a really good culture down there.
Yeah, it is.
So kind of like Counterbalance. Counterbalance got a good culture down there as well.
I'm actually I spoke to Craig there last night about taking the kids for one of the days next week on school holidays. So I've seen it online. It looks like a really good day that they have, doing sports and working out. I
think it's because Craig's got the whole family in there. You got Leone, you got Xavier, who just had his Muay fight. So I think it's very much a family orientated. I mean, it's still business and it's still boxing and fitness, but he definitely does cater for the kids well. Yeah, so
it's good. I look forward to taking him down there. Because the little fella's loves boxing. He's come on a weekend and watched us train. Okay, and he loves it. He loves it. So,
and the good thing is, you'll really appreciate it about 7 o'clock that night when they are gassed and they go, "I'm going to bed, Dad." Yeah, you go. See you, mate.
That's it. Yeah,
how good is that?
Yeah.
Remember when you used to run your kids? You used to go through the pain and run your kids into the ground in the afternoon, just so you can get them to bed.
Definitely.
The good old days, mate. Yeah. The good old days. So, along with Raw MMA, you've got another sponsor, Turner's Garage. Yeah. Is that it? Yeah. Tell me about Turner's Garage, because I did have a chat to Marty on the phone the other day, and he sounded so happy to hear me when I called him asking for that logo. He goes, "Hello." He goes, "Yeah, I've got it." I said, Marty, I'm just trying to help you, mate.
He's a great bloke.
He sounds like a good guy.
Loves to chat.
I think I could hear he was in the middle of something.
Oh, he's flat out. Yeah.
Even though he was in the middle of something, he did help me, but I could hear he was like, "Come on, let's wrap this up."
Yeah.
So tell me about Turner's Garage in Icona.
Yes.
So where it is? Okay. Tell me about Turner's Garage.
So I've known Marty since I moved over here. We played soccer together for Fremantle.
Yep.
He's a great bloke. He's worked for RAC and a lot of mechanics over here.
He's been a mechanic for a while, I'm guessing?
For all his life, yeah. And then, he set up Turner's Garage, which he's doing really well. He's always busy. And if there's anyone reliable you want to take your car to, it's a bloke like Marty, He's so genuine.
They're quite rare to find.
Very.
A good. Yeah, I could recommend a whole heap of dodgy mechanics.
Yeah.
But I do like his logo. You know what? It's that bit. See how that one there's a bit pixelated?
Yeah.
That's what I couldn't have. That's why I was on the phone to Marty. I had to get your logo just right, mate. And the one you sent me, the one that was sent originally, was no good. It almost reminds me of a bit of a 70s diner kind of feel.
Yeah.
Does he restore cars there as well, or is it just a normal? Which one's Marty?
On the left.
That one there?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has restored cars before. I think he's got a lot of old Vespers as well. He likes restoring.
Oh, the motorbikes.
Yeah,
good on him.
The old school, the Vespers. I've seen a couple of Vespers knocking about in his workshop. His caravan as well. He done a great job on his caravan.
Is he a mobile mechanic?
Yeah, he does mobile mechanic as well.
Is Marty going to be there on the night?
He is, for sure.
How many people from Turner's Garage are going to be?
Well, at the minute, it's only himself. That's why he's so busy.
Okay.
He just had a big holiday in Canada,
I did see that it said closed for a little while. That's why he took some time off. Some well-deserved time off. Well done, mate.
Took his family back to Canada. But yeah, he's back. He always works hard, doing them long hours.
So you knew Marty through work previously?
No, through playing soccer.
Oh, sorry, soccer. You did say
for Fremantle.
Okay,
when I first come over.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you obviously stayed in touch?
Oh, yeah.
And
he's a great bloke.
And he was happy to get on board?
He was.
Wanting a sponsor?
Yeah. I didn't even have to try and persuade him. As soon as he said to him, he was like, yeah, I'm in.
Jeez, that's good. There's a lot of good... There's a lot of good businesses and good people like that, and they see what the money's for and the cause it's going to. Plus, they just want to support their mates. I think that's more than anything.
That's it.
So, well, good on you. Good on you, Marty from Turner's Garage. Is his name Marty Turner?
No, Marty Little.
Where did Turner come from?
That's how he bought it. And he doesn't want to change it. I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that, that's what it is. Because it already had such a big client base.
Oh, okay. Definitely don't want to change that name.
So he's just kept it.
Lucky you told me that, because I would have gone in and I would have said Marty Turner. And you that dickhead from the phone that was asking for the logo? That's me, Marty. Well, I'm glad he's on board.
Yeah.
That's good. Jeez, you got two good sponsors. You got him, who's one of your mates who wants to be supportive, and Raw MMA.
Yeah.
That's good. I do see quite a lot of sponsors coming back as well, like doing multiple people.
Yeah.
So good on them, which obviously means that someone's doing something right.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I mean, it's a great event. Who wouldn't want to get around it, you know? And for a great cause. I mean, you can't knock that too.
It really is a great event. I think if people just spent because obviously everyone knows one, maybe two fighters, but if you spent just that little bit of time, because you've got access to all these fighters, and learnt a little bit about each fighter, it'd be amazing how much better the night would be for you, because because I'm hanging on every single fight. There's no fight I'll be like, I could take it or leave it, so I'm right in, which I suppose being commentator is important. Don't want to just drift off halfway through, have my own conversation. Liverpool fan as well. Yes. I'm just going to go back to the football, not soccer. I called it soccer yesterday. It's football.
Yeah, I better not call it soccer. Let's get some stick from the boys back home.
Liverpool fan. You said hard to watch sometimes.
Yeah.
They do break your heart a little, but overall, they've got to be in that top five. You've got
100%.
Yeah, you've got your Liverpool, say Manchester United, Manchester City is just too unpredictable. Arsenal, Liverpool is always up there.
Yeah, definitely.
Steven Gerrard, is he one of the favourites?
Yeah, big fan.
It seems like with Steven Gerrard, or a number of players, say back in the early 2000s, late 90s, they never moved clubs. Like, it was quite rare.
Yeah, I know.
Remember that? Remember you used to go to a club, that was it.
Yeah, because you come through from youth and you stayed with them.
And you never wanted to move clubs. No. And plus, where could you move?
Yeah.
You'd have to go to some Division 3 team. So you still watch it while you're here?
I do. It's hard with the time difference. It can be a pain in the ass sometimes, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah, of course.
On a weekday. It's tough. But, I watch as much as I can. Actually, when I first came over here, it was when Robbie Fowler was playing for
Glory. Yeah.
And they were due to play Celtic. So I was definitely keen to go.
Where were they playing?
They were playing at
Subiaco?
Yeah.
It was, back when Subiaco was it.
So they were due to play Celtic, and then so I got tickets, so excited to see Fowler play again, Yeah. And then they announced on the day that he'd left to go and play in China, and he wasn't playing. On the day. Yeah, couldn't believe it.
They knew before that day.
Definitely knew
they
before.
Knew.
But he's the draw card.
He is. I couldn't believe it when they got him.
Yeah.
Because he was very popular, and he was like a huge name in the EPL.
Yeah, definitely. But you could see he still had the vision.
Yeah.
But when you see him when he was playing for Glory, he'd ping balls, and some of them boys didn't have the same vision as what he had. Different class. I'm not saying Perth Glory are no good. I'm just you could see
different level,
different level. But his fitness was gone. He couldn't run, But he still had the vision, And that's what they're paying for, I guess.
But he was that good. He could just first touch and then put the ball exactly.
Yeah.
But I do remember because he got interviewed. He cracked the shits with some of the Glory players from memory. I remember seeing an interview where he just said, I'm giving them the ball. They're just not getting. They're not where they're supposed to be. They go, you kick it into open space. You go, no, I'm kicking it to where they're supposed to be. But
and you could see that, and you could see him get frustrated as well.
Yeah,
during some of the games.
So you've been to the Glory games?
Not for a long, long time. Yeah, I used to go. It used to be. It was a good day out.
Yeah, it's a bit different now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why do you reckon that's happened?
I don't know.
Remember the shed?
Yeah, that's where we used to go in the shed.
I could see you in the shed, about 10 beers deep, mate.
It's
just
great.
Going at it. No one knows who won. No one knows anything. No one cares. AFL, you said Geelong.
Yeah, only because I had agreement with the missus when we met. So she was an Aston Villa supporter. So we used to play Liverpool.
You'll go to Geelong.
Yeah.
Okay, still a Geelong fan?
Yeah.
They're another great
I get right
team.
into it, to be honest. I'm watching it a lot more only because she's a big Geelong fan.
Okay.
So it's always on the telly.
Geelong have been a dominant team for as long as I can remember.
Yeah. They are
so good. It's quite weird that they are so good considering they're not in Melbourne. It's like us having a Mandurah team or something, and then they're dominating the AFL.
Yeah.
It's very odd, but no, good on Geelong.
Yeah, and we actually went to see, I've forgotten his name now. He'd done his farewell tour. He was at the Campfield not too long ago, a couple of months ago maybe. Selwood.
Oh, yeah, Selwood,
yeah. Selwood, yeah. So we went to the Campfield and she got a picture with him. She was made up. Made their week, eh?
He was a good player.
Yeah,
so
consistent.
Some stories. So consistent. He used to bleed a lot.
Yeah.
Kind of like me. I don't know if I can see in this camera, but I'm supporting a massive forehead gash. I'm not going to say how I got it, but let's just hope it's sorted out by next Saturday. We should probably get into this, mate. We've been going a while. We should get into your PCR. Yeah, that's why we're here, aren't we? I almost said UFC then.
Yeah, talk about the UFC instead.
I was going to ask, what was the reason behind your application? Was it just a few beers deep and then saying I could do this?
That did play a part, but for me, never done boxing, never done that. It's right outside my comfort zone. Yep. It's good to do something different, I think.
Okay.
Especially for, mental health reasons, fitness, things like that. It spurred me on. So
you mentioned mental health, where probably one of the very few this time around that have mentioned it, whereas I've had crews in before where every single person's mentioned it. But doing this level of training with this, with this event coming up, it must just do wonders for your state of mind.
100%.
It's funny, isn't it? Because you're putting yourself under so much physical trauma and mental stress, but you feel so much better.
Oh,
does make sense.
I feel more relaxed. It's weird.
You're sleeping well?
Sleeping better.
How good is that?
Just my lifestyle changed, eating better. Everything's just... I'm definitely going to keep it up after.
Still having a drink?
I haven't touched the beer. Haven't touched the beer the whole time. I had one night where I was drinking vodka, lime sodas.
Still alcohol, man.
I know, but it was only one night, and it ruined the weekend. So I was like, nah. And that was very early on. So very early on from when I got the call up. So
that's why they do training Saturday, Sundays.
Yeah, and I just keep it off the alcohol for sure.
Oh yeah. Could you imagine rocking up to training and just start sweating and you'd smell it straight away?
Oh yeah. Yeah, and you wouldn't even want to be there, to be honest with you. Let's be honest.
Imagine the headache.
Oh, hungover. Nah.
Oh, imagine saying, okay, you're getting the ring and spa now, and you've got a throbbing headache before you start.
Yeah, no, it's no good. And even because I know myself, I can take it too far sometimes, on a night out. And
nice.
And one of the lads had a stag do a couple of weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I said, look, I can't make it. Because I know.
You know what you like?
I know what I'm like.
That's good, though, when you do know what you like. And the fact that you go, I know that as soon as I have one, I know what I turn into.
That's it.
So
nip it in the bud. Don't even put yourself in that situation and you can't go wrong.
I was actually having a look at your team here. Your team. All the fights that are going on here. So I don't know whether this is the final order, but...
okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna throw some out here. Just get your predictions. I got these early last time from Jared he went 14-0, as every single person does.
You've got to, haven't you? You can't not.
How about we'll just focus on your team because these are the ones you know about. If there's any injuries or any secrets, you just keep those to yourself. We're not giving any opponents any information. So in no particular order, I'll start at the top. Jasmine. Have you found Jasmine?
Yeah, brilliant. I sparred with Jasmine.
She's come along.
Yeah, definitely. She hits hard too.
I swear most of her training in those first 4 weeks was sparring Maddie.
Yeah.
Which is quite strange because now obviously there's only 6 girls or 6 ladies in there, so they're going to have to. It was not obvious, but there was a likelihood of certain matchups.
Yeah.
But those two, they should know each other very well. What a way to kick off the night.
Yeah, no, it's a good fight.
Bella, the unbreakable Bodner. I thought it should have been the unbreakable Bella Bodner.
Yeah.
You know the unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? That's what I thought, but no, it's ignored. Bella, surprise package.
She's a weapon.
She doesn't look like she should box like that, does she?
She's so good.
Her opponent, Danielle, though, who's coming in today.
Yeah. I'm not sure because even with the first 4 weeks, I don't think I've seen Danielle there.
I think she was away.
Yeah, so I'm not sure.
That'll be good. That's so even.
Yeah.
So even. Next one, we got Barry, the Prince.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be Prince in the scene.
You got to. Regardless of blue or red, he's so good.
He's got Alex Torres, though. Yeah, I'm not saying that Alex is going to win. I'm not saying Barry's going to win.
I haven't seen much of Alex, but what I've seen of Barry is scary.
Barry seems to be so focused on it because he missed out on one due to work commitments, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But he's quiet. You just wouldn't know.
Yeah.
He's the kind of guy, this is my opinion, he's the kind of guy you'd see at the pub and you go, I'm going to slap this little Irish guy, and he would piece you up.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, my God. I'd be getting him drinks by the end of the night saying, sorry, sir. I'm sorry to give you that.
It turns out Barry knows a lot of people who I work with, Irish fellas.
Yeah.
So he's going to have a lot of support on my tables as well.
Imagine
a lot
the
of
support.
Irish, yeah.
Jess has come along well.
Yeah, definitely.
Her and Innie, those two I thought they had it in them. It was just the confidence, but they're stepping it up.
That's going to be a good fight.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
It's good. What a way to start. Stuart, left hook, left, right, good night. Katanich against Big Rory Kenner.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of Stuart, to be honest.
He's a late call-up?
Yeah, I think he was a late call-up due to the injuries.
Yeah.
But I was sparring a few times with Rory. He's a good dude.
Rory's a great guy. I think Nigel Glenn wouldn't have brought Stuart in unless they thought that he was a good match. That's for both the guys.
He's fought before as well, hasn't he? Yeah.
It's going to be very, very close.
Yeah.
It's going to be good to see what Rory's like in the ring because he's such a quiet,
so calm. He's a scary calm, I think.
He is. I think that's what it is. Yeah. It's a scary calm.
Yeah.
And imagine if he just loses his nut and just goes, "That's it."
Yeah.
Oh my God. But Stuart's skilled.
Oh yeah, you can't.
Stuart's
it's
going to be close. Next one, Michael, another returning veteran here, Sugar Ray Vermey against. I was calling him Vermy. Sorry, mate. Vermey. How dare I? Against 2-ton Richard Taylor.
Yeah,
this will be good.
I've sparred with him a few times.
With Richard or with Michael?
Michael. Yeah. He's powerful. When he's hitting you, that's for sure.
There's going to be
it's going to be a good one. There's some big blokes in
big
this
boys.
One. Yeah,
some very big boys. There's going to be some sore people on Sunday.
Definitely.
The body.
You're definitely going to have to take a couple of days off work.
Trent, if Trent can stop talking for 5 minutes, the Viking Peterson.
He's good too. I sparred with him and he caught me a mean uppercut, and it was a good one. Yeah. And he was like, "Oh, sorry," because it was pretty hard. And I was like, "Nah, it's all right. I need to get used to it. Keep going."
Trent
he's
again.
Good. He's real good.
Jared, I got a new respect for Jared after sitting down with him yesterday. He's another quality man. He's just such a genuine guy doing it for the right reasons. No, same as Trent, no arrogance, no. He comes across a certain way.
Yeah.
But he's yesterday just completely changed my opinion of Jared. So they're two good guys. And it's a shame. I mean, it's a shame anyone's going to be fighting because I think all these people are good. I get along with everyone. I'm waiting for there to be some dick, just someone that I don't care if this guy loses.
Yeah,
but everyone's good. Billy Bosch, Quincroft against John Missack. John's light on the feet.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. That's going to be a one to watch as well.
Sure. Billy's come along well.
Yeah, I think he's boxed, his brother's boxed before, so he's got a bit of a background on it maybe. But
I think Billy was holding off a little bit in those early weeks. So
yeah, keeping his cards close to his chest for sure.
Kai, Westside Wong.
Yeah, Kai's good.
So smooth.
He's flowy. Like his flow is brilliant.
So good. But Brandon Kilco Willington.
Yeah,
he's ready to go.
He's strong too.
I think this is going to mirror. Did you ever see that fight, Jody Cahill against? Have you seen any of the old fights?
Not
too many.
Not too many.
Josh Pryor and Jody Cahill fight, and it reminded me of these two, where you've got Kai, who's like Jody, who's very smooth and just it looked effortless him fighting, and then you got Brandon, who seems to be a little bit more erratic. But also very aggressive.
Yeah. So
it's two total opposite types of fighters, but still could go either way. Magic Mike. Look, Magic Mike. See, they still, even in this stuff, put it wrong. Magic Mike. Can't you have Mike Magic Mike? That'd be terrible. No. Mike versus McCormack versus Dave. Dirty Dave. What round is it going to be in case I decide to put a bet?
Without being too confident, probably second. Dave's a good bloke too. We've been messaging.
Such a good man, isn't he?
Genuine, you know. We sparred as well, and it was good. It was exciting. So it should be a good fight on that.
He's got some very stiff jabs on him.
He has.
Those jabs mess up the face. That'll be good. Yeah. What are we next? Vince the Invincible. That is how Vince wanted me to spell his nickname as well. I know it's not spelt right. So get off my back, people. Against Razor Raymond. Oh, Raymond Razor, sorry. Swartz.
Well, you know he's got a powerful dig on him, Vince.
Sorry?
You know he's got a powerful punch on him. Breaking a few ribs there.
Breaking some ribs.
Yeah.
This Raymond's the younger fighter. Very good movement. But Vince is just a hard nut.
Yeah, he is. Powerful. Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, strong.
I can't pick any of these.
I'm a bit gutted that he put Matt out, actually, because Matt was the one I thought I would be matched up with.
Matt Cox.
Yeah.
He's
and he's a good bloke too.
Matt Cox.
Yeah.
I did Matt was going to come in and then obviously had to cancel because he got hurt. But yeah, that was a shame. Chris Dodge, he was the one that I looked at, and sort of he was like it was going to sound weird, the male version of Bella, in the sense of I looked at him and I thought, I'd just be interesting to see what he could do.
Yeah.
And then he gets in there and I'm like, this guy can fight.
I know.
But he's up against Showtime Abernathy. He wants it.
He's putting in the work. You can't deny him that. But so is Chris, though, you know.
Oh, I don't know. This will be good. And those two get along really well.
Yeah.
So, good on them. Dags, Ian the Doog father, Dag against Mongy. He's back.
Yeah. I haven't seen his previous fights, Alex, but...
Mongy, he fought Trent Horwood, who is a very good fighter, the Hood Pope. I think he's been down at your training, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's good.
He's good.
Give some good advice.
He's good. Ian has flown under the radar the whole time.
I think he has.
He just lays low. He doesn't draw any attention to himself, but I've seen him spar and I've seen him on the bag, and this is another one that could go either way.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I've got a connection with Mongy in the past, but even both of them, just if they're not 100%, prepared for this, it's going to be. I don't know.
Yeah.
As a co-main as well, it's getting late in the night.
Yeah, Ian's good. Ian's very.
You got to back the Reds, mate.
Well, I've sparred with Ian as well.
Yep,
and he can hit hard too.
He's deceptive, isn't he?
Very, very. Yeah.
Main event time for the BMF belt. That's official, everyone. That wasn't a joke. We do have a BMF belt.
That's brilliant.
If that BMF belt, if Nigel's listening to this, because Nigel's the one in possession of the BMF belt, I know Nigel does listen to this. Nigel, don't break that belt, because I have no chance of getting it fixed or replacing it or anything in the next 8 days. So I want Nigel to know that. Ronnie the Menace, he's back. Yeah. He was a bit unwell, but he's come good now.
Yeah, he's good, yeah.
He's good.
Yeah.
Have you sparred with Ronnie?
I have.
How did you go trying to hit him? He seems to be near impossible to hit.
He is. And obviously he's taller than me, he's got the reach, but he is quick.
He's a very good fighter.
Yeah, he is brilliant.
Have you seen Wiramu?
I haven't. No. I'm actually going to watch their fights.
He fought Fraser Harvey, no relation to Ronnie Harvey, in I think the main event of PCR XI, I believe it was. And Wiramu just came out and just was throwing these absolute haymakers the whole time, just ducking down, very, very hard to hit. But then again, so was Brezzy, and Ronnie seemed to get up over Brezzy last time. So it'll be
I'm
close.
looking forward to seeing that one for sure.
What a way to close out the night!
I know. It's going to be brilliant. BMF belt, double champ status. What more can you ask for?
Would you get? That'd actually be triple, because they'll have their old belt, their new belt, and the BMF belt. Yeah. Imagine that.
It's going to be good. It's going to be
madness.
And I'm glad now that I didn't go with Carly's choice of name, because it was the Menace.
He would have made you change it.
I know, that's what I mean. He can have that one for sure. I'm not going to question it. But yeah, when I was thinking of boxing names, it was Carly who come up and said, the Menace is a good one.
It's only because she was on a different team to Ronnie last time as well. Oh, mate, I can't wait. I just can't believe how quick it always comes around so quick.
These 8 weeks flew.
You've only got pretty much 2 days of training left.
Yeah,
and then next week
we're tapering off.
Yeah,
make sure no one gets
no one gets hurt. No one spars. Everyone just take it easy. Get the massage. Go to Drip House. Have you ever had those IV drips?
I haven't.
I heard they're good.
Yeah,
I need to get me one of those. I'm still getting over what the hell I had the other week. I'm struggling. You staying at the Crown?
I am. Yeah,
Towers.
Yeah.
So convenient, mate. It is so convenient just being able to go up and down.
Yeah.
And staying there, you're only going to probably miss 2 fights, the one before and the one after, wherever you do fight on the night.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, it's going to be good to be able to witness the first, I don't know, however many 6 or 7 fights that you're going to see. And really, I reckon there's going to be even more pump when you see your team.
Definitely.
Yeah, because you got every person. You're interested in every single fight.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And how one-eyed do you become?
I know. Because you spend so much time with them, training with them, and yeah.
And Nigel and Craig, I mean, Chris and Glenn do it as well, but Nigel and Craig, they really get you guys together as a team, like as one, to support each other.
Yeah, they're brilliant. They've been brilliant for the whole thing. Previous to this, I never met Nigel Glenn before.
First time,
yeah. So yeah, they're great.
They're different. It's weird how it works with those two, because they are quite different, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely.
And they work well.
Yeah,
but I think Chris is good to complement Glenn just with the mayhem, and Craig with just calm down the line. Yeah. He's good. Yeah, he's good for Nige. So you're staying at the Crown. What are you? Obviously, your wife is aware that you're fighting. Have you brought it up with your kids?
Yeah.
How are they going with it?
Love it.
Really?
Yeah, they're going into school telling everyone their dad's a boxer. Like, whoa, calm down.
My dad will kick your dad's ass. Oh, yeah. Are they going to be there?
No, they won't.
They're not going to be staying at the Crown or anything? They're just babysitting?
Babysitting, yeah. Babysitting for the night.
For the night, or are you picking them up Monday or Tuesday?
No, I'll pick them up Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just the one night.
It's funny, isn't it? We talk this big game like, I love some time away from the kids. But as soon as you're away from them for 5 minutes, you go, I want to bring them here.
I know. They're a pain in the ass, but...
my kids are staying with me at the Crown, and my wife as well. So, that's how... It's different, obviously, not being a fighter in there. But, it's such a good setup there. So, weight-wise, where do you have to come in?
As long as I don't go below 90.7, I think I'm good.
What are you sitting on now?
92.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Just water load or something if you get down there. Yeah. Okay, so you don't want to lose any more weight. No. You got to maintain it.
No, but I've lost a bit since I started.
What'd you start off
at? 98. Okay.
It's a fair bit of weight you dropped. Is it just, do you think it's a combination of the training plus the diet and the
definitely
off the alcohol?
Not drinking, yeah. Because, you have a few drinks, it comes hand in hand with the bad eating, doesn't it? And then the no training, so... Oh,
yeah, it is. It's just it always seems to start with alcohol, though.
Definitely.
Alcohol, then a kebab, and then, I won't train tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then you feel like garbage, and then you're trying to make up for it the next day.
Yeah. So, I'm dropping the weight and feeling good, feeling a lot better than what I did before I started.
Yeah.
But I used to go to gym a lot anyway. And then when I was FIFO,
because
up there you either drink or you go to the gym,
You've lost a fair bit of weight from the earlier days. I was going through some of your photos here. Oh, that's your Trotters Independent Trading.
Yeah, that's what we set up to sell everything from the...
from the storage thing.
Yeah.
Okay, here there's some photos. Yeah, I'm just going through some of your photos. Yeah, because I've gone back a bit here. That's a decent crop of hair you've got on you there, mate.
I've gone through some hairstyles.
That's your partner there?
Yes, it is. Yeah, punching nice. For sure.
What was I going to say, mate? Where's she from? I was trying to, where's her background from?
Malta, yeah.
Maltese. So your kid, look at that hair.
She loves a good braid. She loved doing it too.
She did it?
She did it, yeah.
Oh, so your kids would have that nice skin tone as well.
My daughter does.
Oh, the poor son.
He's got mad, unfortunately.
Yeah, because I was going back through some of your older photos, like there. You've definitely shed a heap of weight.
Yeah.
Feeling better?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you think you'll ever go back to this?
I hope not. No, I don't think so. I'm going to keep training, keep dropping weight. I'd like to get, mid to high 80s.
Okay.
That's probably where I feel best.
Okay. How tall are you?
5'10".
Okay. Yes, that's about a healthy weight. I'm not saying you were overweight back then. That's not what I meant. I just meant that I know a lot of people will do this training, lean up, and it's not just about how you look. It's also about how easy you can get around.
Yeah,
the knees don't hurt as much. The back doesn't hurt as much.
I went to I took the kids down south to one of them zipline courses.
Oh yeah.
This was a few months ago now, and I couldn't believe how unfit I was doing them things. Like my daughter's up there flying around. I'm like, wait for me.
Just got a stitch. How quick do you lose the fitness?
I know, so quick.
How long do you reckon it's going to be before you're back there after this boxing event?
Oh, don't know.
Imagine you're going to have a few drinks afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh,
you have to.
Oh, you have to. It's a law.
Yeah, you have to.
It's going to be interesting. I suppose the following week, how you're going to be with. You've almost deprived yourself of this stuff for so long, like certain foods and drink. And a lot of people go, I can't wait to finish and then get on it. And they'll do it for like a day or two and just go, oh, yeah, this isn't for me. They've been off it long enough to start living this healthy life. It's
definitely a good kickstart. Because like I say, I used to go to the gym a lot and I used to be in pretty decent shape. Yeah. And then I took an office job. I got lazy. And
where do you work now?
I work for Hitachi Rail, yeah.
Okay, and that's in Perth?
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't do FIFO anymore?
No, the odd time I go up to Carafa.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of days a month.
Yeah.
But yeah, no set rosters or anything.
That's good to be able to be here with a family.
Oh, definitely.
That FIFO work must be tough on the families.
It was. Yeah, I missed my son's birthday in 4 months.
Really?
Yeah, wasn't good.
It's like shit work, mate.
Yeah.
All right. So you know what team you're on. You know your opponent. Your nickname's Magic Mike. If you do get the victory, are we going to see a Magic Mike performance out there?
Possibly.
Really?
It definitely will after the fights anyway, when I've had a few drinks, that's for sure.
Are you one to get your clothes off after a few drinks?
No, just more the dancing.
Just the dancing?
Yeah. It's funny because I met me missus in the Newport in Fremantle, and we always say the only reason that we got talking was because of me Ricky Martin hips, so it's like a running joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's what you did to lure her in, was it?
Yeah.
So she's from Perth.
She's from
Melbourne. Sorry, that's right. Geelong supporter, and she's over here in Perth.
Yeah.
Why did she move to Perth?
I think she moved for work originally. She was going to do FIFO as well.
So this is right. This is before she moved to Perth. Before you met her.
Yeah.
Okay, and you met her at the Newport.
Yeah.
Well, that's Ricky Martin.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's something. Let's get on to your walkout music, mate. We've been going an hour and a half here. Jeez, we've been talking a fair bit today. What's your walkout music?
It's a dance remix of Pony.
I did get this Pony by what's the name of the guy that sings it?
Rehab. Oh, the original is Genuine.
I know. I've heard that song way too many times. So this is your walkout music. Is this from the start?
Yeah, it's a different one to this as well.
Is this Rehab?
Yeah, it's a VIP remix. Yeah, that's the third one down. That's the one.
How dare I not put on the VIP remix from the start?
Yeah, just from the start. It's a classic.
I can see you coming down that red carpet doing that shuffle the whole way. This song get you pumped?
Yeah.
Have you been listening to it like heaps?
Heaps. Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
You didn't want to deprive yourself of it maybe for this last week?
I probably will the last week just to...
Don't overdo it.
There were so many songs in my shortlist, it wasn't really a shortlist.
I thought you were going to maybe go for something like a traditional, like a Liverpool band. Because Liverpool have produced some classic. The Beatles, obviously, the most famous.
You'll Never Walk Alone.
Oh, yeah.
But it's got to be something like... don't get me wrong, it gets me going, but it's slow.
It is.
You know, so...
And it takes a long time to kick in. Yeah. You've only got a minute.
That's it. So
maybe something from the All Saints, aren't they?
All Saints, yeah.
They're from
with a good one, actually. And I don't know whether it's been used before. Do you know... what's the song?
Not AC/DC, mate. Don't do it to me.
It was Top Thumping, I think it is.
Oh, by Chumbawamba.
Yes, Chumbawamba. That's
okay. I don't think I've heard it.
I was very close to doing that one.
A Chumbawamba from Liverpool?
No.
They're English, though.
They're English, yeah. So that one is a good one to get the crowd going for sure. Yeah,
maybe even a bit of Song 2 by Blur.
Yeah.
Those English bands.
Yeah.
I'm a big Oasis fan. I've already got it. Do you like Oasis? If you dare speak badly of Oasis in this household. I've got their song Go Let It Out.
Yeah.
That was going to be my walk. I'll never get in the ring, by the way. I'm all talk. But, I mean, that's a good song. As long as it's what you want to get you pumped.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's going to get your crowd pumped as well, your crew. How many people you got come and support you?
4 tables.
4? Jesus.
Yeah. Two of them are from Hitachi. So they're full of English, Irish, Welsh. They're going to be a rowdy bunch.
Oh, they're going to be... Oh, and if you are, I'm not sure where you are fighting, but if you are fighting around the middle, that's a good time because everyone's got the few drinks under the belt.
That's
they're going to be getting pumped.
Yeah,
and it's going to be great. I'm getting more excited. The more I talk about this, the more excited I get. And the nickname Magic Mike, I did ask you before. Is it just due to the Channing Tatum because you looked like Channing Tatum and just the whole stripper vibe thing going?
No, it's just I think it's just the dancing. Everyone knows I love dancing, especially when I've had a few beers. So
you're going to be in your element at about midnight when that final fight goes.
100%.
Are we just going to clear the dance floor for you?
I hope so.
Maybe you and Jared Darcy can have a dance-off.
Yeah, let's do it.
Imagine that, both of you with the belt. If you win, I'm not saying Jared's going to win. I'm not saying Trent's going to win. Same as you. I'm not taking sides here. But it's weird. The after party is not the after party, but the shenanigans that happen post midnight. That's where it really does. That's the time just when everyone moves the dance floor. That's when I say go and revise. I'm like, thanks.
That's when on the last event I left after the fight. I didn't stay. We didn't stay.
We had 15 last time.
Yeah,
I was exhausted by the end of it.
Yeah, so we left after the fights, but it'd be good to see what happens after on this.
It just gets. You've seen the photos.
Yeah.
It does. Just everyone's dancing, and they don't realise this funny thing is when you have a look at the photos the next day. And people are dancing, posing. They don't realise they've got like all the drinks just dribbled straight down the front of these girls. I think they're looking great, and they've just got like lipstick smeared or something. Yeah. Oh, that's good. All right, mate. Last up, obviously after the event happens, there's a bit of a come down because people have had this event, this thing to keep them occupied. Have you got something in place you think to help you with the possible come down that's obviously going to happen afterwards?
I'm just gonna keep going to Raw, keep training. To be honest, I'm just gonna keep sticking at it. I'm enjoying this training.
Boxing, or are you gonna move into MMA?
No, boxing. Yeah, stick with the boxing. I think.
Just on the bag that doesn't hit back.
That's it. Yeah, I love it. This training's been awesome, and it's been completely different to what I'm used to. I've always just done weights, So
many people say that is when they go into a group environment at a gym, it just changes everything.
Yeah, definitely.
It's what you need, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just that the time when you go, you know what, I've been working hard all day. I need someone to almost tell me what to do. Yeah, and it just makes it like, I see why people get personal trainers as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Just so they don't have to think, just so they can drift off. And, that's great. Well, that's good, mate. I'm glad you've got something. And you're going to have, being at Raw MMA is almost the same as being at Good Vibes Boxing, which is a former Anarchy, is you've got access to a number of people who have been in the PCR and who are going to help. And if anyone does, because I understand that some people do hit a bit of a bad patch after it's finished because they feel a bit lost, you've got all these people to talk to, and plus you're going to have the red team. That you got a red team chat.
Yeah.
Don't add me to that, please. I don't want any part of that. I don't want to be part of the blue one. But that chat will last for years.
Yeah,
and it's just that I imagine it's pretty lit. Year one,
good,
I can imagine the shit talk that goes on in those things. But you're going to be bonded with the 14, 15 people associated with your team. Yeah. You're going to have the ex-PCR fighters at the gym, so you're in pretty safe hands.
Yeah.
That's about it, mate.
Good stuff.
Oh, thanks for coming in. Thanks
for having me.
A lot of fun. No worries. You were a bit late. That's fine.
No, I apologise.
Yeah, mate, I really can't complain. I had to cancel our appointment the other week. So, mate, I want to thank you. Special thanks to Pretty Little Cakes. Look at this. I'm going to eat these. Oh. Jesus. I can't believe I just did that. I'll stand those up.
They'll still taste
still good. Oh, jeez, I've got to stand. I can't believe I did that. Thanks to Pretty Little Cakes. Thank you to Sign It Studio for your Sign It Studio. Did I say that right? Yeah. For your, I want to see that.
Yeah,
I want to see that
be around the neck for sure.
Get some of that jewelry that you got out of the safe.
Yeah.
Right? Some big fake gold chain.
The Moody Gold.
Raw MMA. Once again, it's great supporters. And Turner's Garage. Garage or Garage? How do you say
Garage?
it?
I say Garage.
Garage? Yeah. Garage. Sounds like garage.
I think garage isn't like American. That's how they say it, isn't it? Garage.
Garage. Thanks to your sponsors. Thank you for coming in today, mate. I want to wish you all the best for the last 8 days. 2 more training sessions, and then calm down week before the big event. I'll see you at weigh-ins next Friday anyway. We're going to be rendezvousing in a week, mate.
Yeah, definitely.
Can't wait. Wish you all the best. Stay injury-free. Thanks for coming in, and after the event, I open it up to everyone, mate. Always welcome. Come back in. Tell me about the night and anything else you want to chat about. Just know you're more than welcome.
Yeah, nice one.
Thanks, mate, and I'll chat to you soon.
Cheers, thank you. Bye-bye.